Hi, this is Stacy. Today is a great day. It's haul video day. Yes, it's my favorite. It's my favorite to watch others do a haul video. It's my favorite to do because then I can have my merchandise back. And I'm so excited to share with you guys. We recently took a trip to Walt Disney World, and let me tell you guys, I just loved it so much. We got to see some good friends of ours. We got to see my girl Shay from This My Life, and Sandra from Creatively Sandra, and Giselle and Randy from Living on the Fly, and Steve, Susanna, and their daughter Marie from Mouse Secrets. So we just had a great time seeing our friends, and my husband and I needed this vacation so much. And it was just so fun. We did all the fall things. We did the Halloween party, you guys. That was our first time. We did the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. That was our first time going to that. And let me tell you guys, we picked a great week to go. We ended up leaving the day after Labor Day, so September 2nd, and we stayed for a week. So we went from September 2nd through September 9th. And there was no wait times throughout the whole week. It was wonderful. The parks were so empty. It was just so great, you know. So we really just got to take full advantage of going on lots of rides and just doing all the things. I went to a pin event, and that was a really low crowd also. So I don't know, mental note for us, I think we will go every year that time. It was still a little warm, which, you know, it was expected. And you do take the chance of the Florida rainstorms. We, however, didn't encounter any of that hindered any of our plans whatsoever, which was fabulous. You know, there was some wicked storms at nighttime, and there was some storms that kind of blew through, but it seemed to always happen when we were on our little bit of downtime in between parks. So we never got caught up in a big rainstorm, which was great. But you do take that chance going that time of year. So anyhow, I have a haul. Now, a haul that was not expected. Usually I have a big master list of things I'm going there for, you know, and I always go by my list and everything. This time I only had a couple things on my list. I didn't really have that much, and I really went with thinking I wasn't going to be getting that much. But as you've seen in my thumbnail, I did get some things. There was one item that I was on a mission for sure, beyond a doubt, that I was getting, and I did get that, and I will let you guys know when we get to that item what it was. But yeah, I didn't really think I was getting that much. And my husband, who really doesn't ask for very much or get that much, he got a few things this trip. So let's get started. I'm super excited to share it all with you guys. All right, so we'll start. We're going to start with the Halloween party. So everybody gets these bags. One side is this side, and the other side is this side. So my husband and I both got one of these, and honestly, you guys, this was great. This was our first time going to the Halloween party. We have gone to the Christmas parties before, not as annual pass holders. This was our first time going as annual pass holders. So we were able to go into the park and scan in with our annual pass holder ticket ahead of the time before the party. So we went into the park probably an hour before the party guests were allowed to, so which was great. We didn't have to wait in any long lines for the party line. We were able to scan right through and go in as a regular park guest, which was great. I loved it. And then you're able to get your party band and show them your ticket. They have a couple stations throughout the park where you just show them your ticket on your phone, and they give you your wristband and your bags right there in the middle of the park. So that was a perk in itself. Love that aspect. So we got that. We also got the Halloween party map, and it shows all the events and what's happening and what time, which comes in handy, and where the treat stations are, and the foods and the entertainment. So that's always so nice to have. I always pick one up, you know, so we can look at it, and then I can have it for memorabilia. And let me see what else we got in here. And this, actually, this is my husband's candy supply. So he got lots of candy. I didn't get so much, but he's very into his candy. And what little candy I got, I just gave it to him one in big bags. But they hand out really good candies. Got some Starburst, some Lifesavers, some M&Ms. And they just kind of scoop it in and fill your bag, which is, oh, my husband was like, yes, this is awesome. So I did get some party exclusive pins, and I did show those in a Pin Me Up Wednesday video. If you guys want to go back and look at my pin haul, feel free, go right ahead. It's in there. And you'll see all the pins that I actually picked up throughout the trip. So these bags won't have any of my pins. My pins I have shown already on the Pin Me Up Wednesday video. So yeah, please go back and go look at them if you like pins, because I brought back quite a bit of a haul of the purchases and trades that I did do, and trades from the pin event that I did do. So go back and look at those last 2 weeks of my Pin Me Up Wednesday. It is. All right, so moving on. Let's see. What do we have here? All right, we'll go with this. So I always pick up one of the holiday reusable bags. I love the reusable bags, and I always get one. And I bring home one for my daughter always too. So we live in the state of New York, so we always have to have reusable bags for everything. They don't give us bags here. So these always go to the grocery stores with me and any of the stores. So this wasn't my favorite design for the Halloween this year, but it was cute though. I like the Pluto, and I like the Donald and the Goofy. I didn't care for the Mickey and Minnie design this year. That's just me. There's that. And this was one of the things on my list that we weren't leaving the parks with, and we needed to have him, and I can't wait so I could display him. And it is the Pluto Sippy Cup. And I just love him. And I know he lights up. I gotta pull the pull tag out. Okay, yeah, so the little pumpkin with the candy tree, he lights up. And it's so cute. And you could use him for a sipper. We're not going to use him for a sipper. He's gonna be displayed only. But I love the lanyard. It says Disney Parks on it. And it's got Pluto and candy and the bones, and Pluto's dressed up like a skeleton. And it's just so cute. I just loved him, and we definitely were bringing him home. And that's what his back looks like. And he's just so cute. So there he is. We'll put him up here for now. Okay, he could just hang out with us for a bit. And my husband and I love doing puzzles. If you guys seen on the channel before, I always mention about us doing puzzles. So we always look for a new puzzle. And these had just dropped the week that we were there, and we just needed it because we love Mickey and Minnie and Pluto together, and we just love this design. It was so cute. So there, with Mickey and Minnie sitting on the bench and Pluto not far away from them, and it's just so cute. And this was $29.99. There it is, 1,000 piece. And 1,000 pieces is what we normally stick with. We like the 1,000 pieces. So we just had to get this one, and we can't wait to do it. We got several that we want to do ahead of this one, so this one might take us a while to get to. But nonetheless, it's adorable, and we didn't want to leave the parks without it. And you know what came in really handy, you guys, is this was the first time we were annual pass holders going to the park, and we got 20% off of our merchandise. So, it made it a little bit easier when you were kind of hemming and hawing. We're like, oh, yeah, we get 20% off. Okay, we'll just get it. That's what happened. Let's see what else is in this bag, if there's anything else in this bag. Nope, that bag's clear. All right, moving on. We'll go on to clothes. Now, I was really proud of myself this year, or this trip, I should say. I didn't get hardly any clothes. I was like shocked, you know. And I didn't actually, until almost close to the end, get a clothing item, which has never happened before. You know, I didn't bring home any t-shirts for myself, which is shocking. And I only got one item. My husband, on the other hand, he got a couple things. But I saw this. He had gone to Artist Point's the Snow White dining. And in there, it's at the Wilderness Lodge. So it's a DVC resort. And they have a gift shop. And I saw this sweatshirt. And I'm like, oh my gosh, but it was for Disney Vacation Club. But I'm like, I'm not a DVC member. I'm not a DVC member. So I'm like, I can't probably get it. So later on in the trip, we stumbled across Beach Club, and we went there. And they had it there. And we were getting some other items, you know. So I just grabbed the sweatshirt and brought it up there and asked if I could purchase it. And they let me purchase it. And I was so excited because I just had my eye on it. And I'm like, I really want this sweatshirt. So it is a Disney Vacation Club sweatshirt. It says it down below in very small print. But I didn't care about that. I just love this design so much. It's so, so cute. I had to have it. I had to. It reminds me of like the California pumpkins, the Disneyland California Park pumpkins. You know, they have theirs on the main entrance. I wish we had them also here at our park, at Disney World Park, but we don't. But I just think it's so cute, and I needed it, you guys. I just had to have it. So I got that, and that was my only clothing item. Now, my husband, on the other hand, we were there for Pluto's 95th anniversary that week. It was so... That was so cool, you know, and we love Pluto. My husband really loves Pluto. It just reminds us of our dogs always. So he just loves it. So he got a couple things from the Pluto drop. So the first thing he got was this Pluto jersey. And it's so cute, but really what sold him on it was the back. And it says, America's Top Dog. So he loved that because he always calls our dogs top dogs, you know. So he just needed it. And this is such a nice quality. It's not like that starchy feeling jersey. It's more like a soft material. Very, very soft. So he just needed it. He loved the coloring of it. He loved the pattern of it. And he just thought that was really cute. And it is really super cute. And it says the pup on it. It says Pluto. 1930 on it. So that was one of his big purchases. And like I said, we got 20% off. Oh, I love the patch at the bottom. So that 20% off really came in handy because this was regular $79.99. So that was nice with the 20% off. What he really wanted, and he got, was this Pluto jacket. And I just was so excited for him because he loved it. And it says the pup on it, and a 1930 Pluto patch right there. And then on the back, loyal, and it's got Pluto himself on the back. And then it has the Pluto patch right here on the bottom pocket. And he was so excited. It's such a nice jacket. I was excited. And it's funny because we got it towards the beginning of our trip. And towards the end of the trip, he was looking at it before we were packing it away. And he noticed the top button on our first one was missing. So we had the receipt, obviously, and we put it in a bag, and we were at Magic Kingdom We got it originally in Disney Springs, but we were in Magic Kingdom. We had the receipt, we had the merchandise, and we're lucky to find another one in his size at Magic Kingdom, and they exchanged it out, no problem. We told them, we didn't notice that the top button was missing, and the top button was missing, and they were like, no problem, and they exchanged it out. So we made sure, we looked it all over, made sure everything was good on it, and it was good to go. And now I can't tell you the price of that because he took the price tag off and he actually wore it on the plane home. He found, which is so unusual. He doesn't usually, like I said, find very many things. But he loves Doug. Like I said, we love dogs. We're dog lovers. So he found this Ringer Doug t-shirt in Animal Kingdom, and he just fell in love, and we just got it. It's a nice color. It's got Doug all happy on it. It says Walt Disney World on it. So yeah, we picked that one up, and that was, let's see what the price is. $34.99, guys. Now, I do know that Disney just this week raised all their prices. So now these prices won't be the same if you guys go anytime soon again. They sadly just raised everything. It's just, I can't believe how much they raised everything. Sad. And then we were in Hollywood Studios, and he spotted this t-shirt, and he was so excited. It says Hollywood Studios. He loves Hollywood Studios, but the back is what he really wanted because this was our first trip, again, as pass holders. So here it is. It's a pass holder t-shirt. So he was so excited, and it's got, your classic style Mickey and your Minnie. And it says pass holder on it. And he just loved the color. He likes red. So this one was $34.99 also. So yeah, he can't wait to go next time and wear this t-shirt. So that was it for the clothing item, you guys. Now, let's see, what else do I want to show you guys? Oh, in here. All right, I'll show you guys what's in here. So we always stop at the Coca-Cola store, and he always gets these Coca-Cola sunglasses because these are his work around the house sunglasses. Like his yard work and anything around the house, because he's really, really rough on his sunglasses. So he loses them too. He loses them, he breaks them. So these are the sunglasses he wears doing yard work and everything else around the house. So we always pick up a couple to have on hand for when he loses them and breaks them. And that's what he goes with. And then he always picks out a collector car. This time he got a red truck from the Coca-Cola store, but he always brings one home. He likes to pick one out and bring it home. So we got that. His grandfather, back in the day, he used to work for Coca-Cola back in Pennsylvania. So it's just kind of near and dear to his heart. And then, I forgot about these. We got some snacks. These 11 burst cookies we spotted. So, these will be nice to get into. So I think my husband forgot about these too. He's going to be excited between the Halloween candy and these. Oh, and we did go to Gideon's, and we got our cookies, and we brought them home. We ate a couple, and we have some in the freezer yet. But they always give you these cards. They had all that Pluto stuff, and I needed a little Pluto, so I got this Pluto little bag charm, and I did end up wearing him on my little fanny pack, and he was just cute. He kind of hung out with me for the trip. I found the tag, so I put it back on for you guys, and it was teal. And I don't remember what teal was, you guys. So that's not very helpful, I know. But yeah, I love his little food bowl. And he was just such a good little company to have. And then I found this Mickey, and he hung out on one of my bags a couple times too, and he's got magnetic little hands. So he was really cute. He hung out with me on my crossbody, on my fanny pack, and he just kind of was good company too. He was also teal, So whatever color price teal was, that's how much both of those items were. This definitely was on one of the things that was on my list. These are the new croc charms. And I have a feeling that Disney's going to release more of these because these are just so cute. So you get a whole little pack of these, and it's cute. And they're going to go really cute on my pink Mickey Crocs. And I can't wait to put them on. But they're little gibbet accessories. And they're just pink and girly and all the cute mini things. So super cute. Oh, this is what my husband was excited that I was doing the haul video for. Because he wanted these so he can activate these and start wearing them. My husband loves these animal bracelets. And you activate them and you could track your animal. So he got, what did he get? He got a lion. And then he got a sea turtle. Those were the two he picked out. We got these in Animal Kingdom. And he is super, super excited to activate them and start tracking his animals. He's had a couple of these in the past, and he just really loves them. He keeps track on his phone and everything where his animals are. So he's real excited to hit these. He's like, do your haul video. I want my bracelets. All right. And while we were in Animal Kingdom, this was so exciting because when we were in Animal Kingdom, we got to pick out our annual pass magnet, our first ones. And the first one was Crush, so we were like so excited it was Crush. So I'm super, super excited to have that. That'll be a new addition on our fridge. And we were really excited to get that. And then when we were in Animal Kingdom, my husband always likes to donate to the Conservation Club. And then doing so, you always get a free button. So he always likes to collect those. And we always do the donation for that. So it was really cute. It's got the tiger on it. We also got these postcards when we went and ate with Snow White and got to meet Grumpy and Dopey and the Evil Queen. And that was so fun, you guys. I have that blog up from a couple of weeks ago. So go check that out, you guys. Please do. We had a lot of fun at that dinner, and the food was a 10 out of 10. It was so good. It was well worth it. And then I brought home the food and wine brochure so we know what we were eating and where we wanted to go. And I love bringing home these brochures, you guys. So I got an Animal Kingdom one, an Epcot one, Hollywood Studios, and I did show you guys the party one. So then the Stony Clover Walt Disney World patch dropped. And oh my goodness, I was determined to get this. And it was sold out. All the parks were sold out. We found one, us girlies, in Magic Kingdom, and we were like, oh, we'll get it to our girl Deira, because my theory was, okay, they'll restock them and I'm here for a week, but we'll get Deira. We'll secure our girl Deira from Deira's Lounge one, because she's a huge Stony lover, and I wanted to make sure, because she wasn't able to join us on this trip, I wanted to make sure she had some Disney magic. So we went ahead and gave that to her. And then the kind cast members looked it up in the computer. She's like, you know what? Disney Springs is just getting a shipment of them. So I went the next morning and I rope dropped and I picked myself up one and several of the other girls one. So we all could get them. So here it is. It's the Walt Disney World with the castle patch. And now I have no idea what I'm going to use the patch for, because it's such a commitment to me. So I'll just hold on to it and give it some more time and thought what I'm going to patch. But I am obsessed. And they normally only do Disneyland patches. So we were so excited they finally came out with the Disney World one. Finally. So that's why we just had to have them. So we were super excited for that. And the one night we came in and there was a basket waiting for us on our table in our room at our resort. And it was this beautiful basket. It had all these snacks. If I could find a picture, which I probably will, I'll just pop it right here. And we were like so surprised. We're like, who could this basket be from? You know, and it had all these snacks and stuff. Those are long gone, you guys. Trust me. But inside the basket, it had like this keychain also in here. And luckily it had this note. And the note reads on the back, it says, "We hope you're having fun. Love, Connor, Kennedy, and Cohen." So those are my grandchildren. So my daughter and son-in-law arranged for us to have this basket waiting for us when we arrived the one evening after a day in the park. And it was such a neat surprise. It was beautifully done. And it was just really sweet. So yeah, there it is. This bag, you guys, this was what I was on a mission for this trip. This was my #1 item. My husband and I had talked about it for a while, and I needed a new one. And I said, this trip, I'm getting it. You know, every other trip, I was like, no, I can wait. But this trip, I'm like, I'm getting it. So I finally did get it, you guys. So I'm so excited. And here it is. It's Disney Pandora. So now you know. And inside, put it over there, is my bracelet. Ta-da! So I really wanted to stick with like the Disney exclusive one, so I did. I ended up getting the exclusive bracelet. It's Magic Kingdom. It's got the fireworks on it, and it's got the dangly castle right here on it. And then I wanted the safety chain, and it's got the castles on that, and that's the Disney World exclusive for that. So the Pluto just dropped that week. And then I got Mickey. Then I got the Walt Disney World Castle, and it's a dangle one. Then I got the Walt Disney World bead. And then I got the two like locking ones. So this one's Mickey, and that one's Minnie. So that's my bracelet. And if that wasn't enough, on our last day, we were in Animal Kingdom, and they had a sign from Pandora with their park exclusive charm. And I'm like, oh, I said to my husband, I really love that one. He's like, well, let's go in and look at it. And it was literally before our getting on our plane. We were doing this. So we went in, and I said, I really like it. And I'm afraid if we come back our next trip, they won't have them, because it's, you know, they only have them for a limited time, the exclusive ones, and they change them out. And I'm like, I know I'm not going to like another one for Animal Kingdom as much as I love this one. So he's like, all right, let's just get it. I said, okay. And then I said to him, this was really funny, I would promise you on our next trip that I wouldn't get another one. I won't get another one. I'll skip getting a charm the next trip. However, our next trip is going to be during the Christmas holidays. So I said, I can't really make that promise. He's like, no, you're not going to be able to do that promise. So I said, no, I'm not. So whatever, it's fine. When I show you guys, it's so me. I just love this charm so much. And I didn't have them put it on because we really were in a hurry. We had to get going and everything. So, and it was taking a little while. It was kind of busy. So I was so excited. So here it is. It is the Tree of Life with Safari Mickey. Now, to me, there was no better than that. I just love it so much. So I will be adding him on to my charm now. And I just told my husband how the next trip, you know, before we found this one, how I'm going to need another dangle to kind of balance it out on my bracelet. And this just so happened to be a dangle. So I was so excited to get that. And honestly, you guys, ever since I bought that bracelet, I put it right on, right at the park. They had put the charms on for me, and I walked out of the store with it on, and I haven't really taken it off ever since, other than to show you guys this haul video. So I'm in love, and I'm looking forward to going on trips and picking out more park exclusive charms for it. And then I also purchased this ring, and I wore that ring for the whole trip too, and I like it because it's one of these expandable ones, so it can fit any finger. So I love that, and I love the cute pretty colors. So I was really excited. So we'll put it on this finger for now. There it is. Super pretty. I love my subtle Disney jewelry. I always manage to find something, and they're not bad prices. I mean, are they great quality, some of these things? No, but I love them nonetheless. Oh, so in the Pandora, I forgot. So the first time when I bought the big, huge bracelet, we did not see that they were giving out a gift. But when we went and purchased the Tree of Life and the Safari Mickey, we noticed that they were giving out a free gift, Pandora. And we're like, hey, we never got a free gift when we got the bracelet and all those beads. And he had to spend, I believe it was $150 or more. So the one charm is not going to be $150, but my previous purchase obviously was over that. So they weren't going to let us have it, even though I showed them my bracelet. I'm like, hey, we just bought this at Magic Kingdom 2 days ago, and we didn't get a free gift. And they're like, oh, you have to have the receipt. So the manager comes out, and he's like, you have to have the receipt. I'm like, I don't have the receipt on me. It's packed away, you know. So they're like, oh, sorry, you can't give it to you unless you have the receipt. Well, like I said, we were in a hurry. We were going home. And then he said, do you have it on your phone by chance? And I'm like, yes, because I do have my Disney card linked on my phone, and I use my Disney Visa for rewards, you know, to collect rewards all through my trip. So it came up, you know, at Uptown Jewelers on my phone as purchase. So he saw that, and he let us have the free gift. So the free gift actually was this Pandora Walt Disney World postcard. But I wanted it, you guys. I spent the money. I'm like, I want this. So my husband's like, heck yeah. And it does. It says Disney Parks, you know, and it's exclusive for Pandora. And so we just thought that was so cool. So we were like so happy. He's like, yeah. He's like, you guys are good to go. Here you go. Here's your postcard. I'm like, yes. Not postcard, whatever. Picture, you know. But it's just cardboard. It's on the back, you know. But yeah, we wanted it. So I just thought that was funny. All right, so there's only a couple more things, you guys. I can't believe it. I know. And we had them send it from the park. Now, if you guys, I did do a short when it first came, and it came rather quickly, you know, after we got home. It came pretty quickly. And if you guys watched my shorts, you would see they were busted. So the first item was, I'll show you guys because I did just open it again. And it came, sadly, this one came busted too. So 2 times this has come busted. And we bought 4 altogether. So 3 of them, and I'll show you guys, 3 of them came not broken. So here's what they look like, not broken. And they're very, very heavy duty. And we love the subtle, you know, the pretty neutral Mickey there and the raised like lip plate. And these are great sizes for my husband and I. But we did purchase 4 altogether. And we only have 3 that are not broken still. So I have to contact them again and have it replaced. And now the other item came back to us, like I said, at the same time. And that one came back broken. And they reshipped it. And we just got it back. It took them almost a month altogether, this has been. So we just got it. I just opened it. And let me show you guys. So the first time it came back broken. And this time we are all good. It is the Epcot cookie jar. So we're excited. You know, my husband likes to make tea. So he's going to actually use it to put his tea bags in here and store it. So we're super excited that this one came in one piece finally. So I only have to have the plate replaced. Not too bad. So the only last thing that I really got for ourselves, we did get gifts for other friends and we've given it to them and our grandkids, and we've given those to them too. But the only other thing I got for myself was, believe it or not, I went on this trip, and by the first day I realized I didn't have a comb or a brush at all. So I had to use my claw clip, the teeth in my claw clip, to comb my hair, which was hysterical. And I had already did an order for Walmart. So I'm like, I don't want to do a whole another order from Walmart or anything for a brush. So I ended up going to our little gift store in our resort, and they had a brush. If I find a picture, I'll put it here. And it's this stupid little travel size brush. I would show it to you guys. But honestly, you guys, I have it packed in my cosmetic bag, my travel cosmetic bag, for in case this ever happens again. And it was like $8 for this, like, I feel like it was like a dollar store brush. But I was at their mercy, and I was like, I can't go a whole week without brushing my hair, right? So I bought this tiny little brush. And I'm a hairdresser, you guys. I can't believe I forgot any kind of comb or brush of any sort. It's so funny. So that's it for my haul for this trip. We are, like I said, we are going for the holiday season, and it'll be myself and my husband and my daughter and son-in-law and my 3 grandbabies. We're going for a week, and yep, we are doing all the Christmas things. I'm so looking forward to it. My grandchildren are super excited. They have never gone for Christmas time, so they're just going to be so fun to watch during the Christmas parade and all the good things. And I know I made reservations for Crystal Palace for breakfast, and my son-in-law will be celebrating his birthday while we are there. It actually will be his birthday on one of the days, so super looking forward to it. So I am so excited to share this with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know below what was your favorite item. And also, are you guys going anytime soon? Let me know that if you guys are. I really, truly love hearing from all of you guys. Look forward to it. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so. I really do appreciate it. I love having you guys. It's just, I just have so much fun. I got so much more hauls coming up. You know, I'm a little behind, but I have a lot more hauls coming up. So much fun. I'm going to share my fall decorating. And I also am going to share some insights of being an annual pass holder for the first time and being out of state and what that entails and whatnot. And I'm looking forward to doing that video and sharing that with you guys. So thank you very, very much. I really appreciate all of you guys. And go make somebody smile today. Thank you. Bye.